Sir Marmaduke Constable, of Everingham, Yorkshire, was an English soldier and Member of Parliament. He was the great-grandfather of the poet Henry Constable, author of Diana, one of the first sonnet sequences in English. Family. The family takes its name from the office of Constable of Chester, to which Hugh D'Avranches, 1st Earl of Chester, appointed his kinsman Nigel, Baron of Halton, at the time of William the Conqueror. The founder of the House of Constable in Flamborough was Robert Lacy, surnamed Le Constable, ancestor of Marmaduke Constable. Marmaduke Constable, born about 1480, was the second son of Sir Marmaduke Constable, eldest son and heir of Sir Robert Constable of Flamborough, Yorkshire, and Agnes Wentworth, daughter of Sir Roger Wentworth of North Elmsall, Yorkshire, by Marjorie Le Despencer. Constable's mother was Joyce Stafford, daughter of Sir Humphrey Stafford of Grafton, Worcestershire, slain at Sevenoaks by the rebel Jack Cade, and Eleanor Aylesbury, the daughter of Sir Thomas Aylesbury and his second wife, Catherine Parbenham. Constable had 3 brothers and 2 sisters. Sir Robert Constable, knighted at Blackheath on the 17th of June 1497, and executed for treason for taking part in the Pilgrimage of Grace. He married Jane Ingleby, the daughter of Sir William Ingleby of Ripley, Yorkshire, by whom he had 3 sons and 4 or 5 daughters. Sir William Constable of Hatfield in Holderness, knighted at Flodden. Sir John Constable of Canulton, Nottinghamshire, who married, by February 1521, Jane Soddle, one of the twin daughters and co-heirs of Henry Soddle, Esquire, of Stoke Fawston, Leicestershire, and Joan Empson, daughter of Sir Richard Empson, by whom he had 3 daughters. He was knighted by the Earl of Hertford on the 11th of May 1544. Agnes Constable, who married firstly Sir Henry Euted, and secondly, Sir William Percy. Eleanor Constable, who married firstly John Ingleby of Ripley, Yorkshire. She married secondly Sir Thomas Berkeley, 5th Baron Berkeley, by whom she had 2 sons, Sir Thomas Berkeley and Maurice Berkeley, Esquire, and 2 daughters, Muriel, who married Sir Robert Throckmorton of Courton Court, and Joan, who married Sir Nicholas Poinsavie and Acton, Gloucestershire. Career. Constable was Sheriff of Yorkshire in 1509–10, and Sheriff of Lincolnshire in 1513–14. He fought at Flodden, where his father commanded the left wing, and was knighted the 9th of September 1513 after the battle by Thomas Howard, then Earl of Surrey. He was in attendance at the Field of the Cloth of Gold and at King Henry VIII's meeting at Gravelines with the Emperor Charles V in 1520. Constable served in the wars in Scotland in 1522 and 1523, and played a prominent part in the capture of both Jedburgh and Ferniehurst in September 1523, where his courage earned praise from Howard, by then Duke of Norfolk. He was a member of the Council of the North from 1537 until his death. In 1529 he was elected to Parliament as a Knight of the Shire for Yorkshire, together with his first cousin, Sir John Neville. According to Bindoff, Constable was one of a number of members, mainly politically conservative, who dined at the Queen's Head to discuss parliamentary matters. In 1536 he remained loyal to the Crown when his elder brother, Sir Robert, became one of the leaders of the rebellion known as the Pilgrimage of Grace. Perhaps as a reward for his loyalty, Constable was permitted to purchase Drax Priory, which had been founded by his wife's ancestors. Constable's wife, Barbara, died the 4th of October 1540, and was buried in the Church of St Everard, Everingham. On the 2nd of March 1541 Constable made his will, in which he requested to be buried beside his wife. He lived for another 4 years, and saw military service again in Scotland in the campaign of 1544. He died the 14th of September 1545, and was buried in the church of St. Everard. Marriage and issue. Constable married Barbara Soddle, the daughter and heir of John Soddle, Esquire, of Everingham, Yorkshire, by his first wife, Agnes Ingleby, the daughter of Sir William Ingleby. In 1502 Barbara was co-heiress to her brother George Soddle, who had been adjudged an imbecile by Barbara Soddle. Constable had two sons and a daughter, Sir Robert Constable, who married, before 1530, Catherine Manners, the daughter of George Manners, 11th Baron de Ros of Helmsley, by Anne, only daughter and heiress of Sir Thomas Street, Ledger and Anne of York, by whom he had 6 sons, including his heir, Sir Marmaduke Constable, and a second son, Sir Robert Constable, and 5 daughters. The second son, Sir Robert Constable, married Christiana d'Abridgecourt, widow of Anthony Forster, and daughter of John d'Abridgecourt of Langdon Hall, Warwickshire. Their only child was the poet Henry Constable, author of Diana, a sequence of 23 sonnets published in 1592 in London by Richard Smith, one of the first English sonnet sequences. William Constable, a cleric. Everald Constable.